All right, today we're ripping out the floorboards and starting on the roll cage, I think. Guys, I think I'm stuck. Guys, help! Alright, so here's the deal. The roll cage is finally in, and so we need to cut the floorboards out. We got the subframe connectors already in and everything that we need. So we will, I'll go over the roll cage with you and we'll get started on those floors that you already saw, I think you saw. Oh, hey, I also went to the Street Car Takeover Kickoff party here in Kansas City. They put on an awesome show. You know, I'll show you a little bit of that right here. So let's go to the roll cage. All right, here we go. Pile of roll cage. So we got rear down bars that we'll still have to do a little bit of bending on. This is just an extra tube. We got the seal bars. The one that goes above your windshield. Those are the door bars. I'm not sure if I'll have to bend them much. And, you know, just more tubing. I got rocker bars because I'm going to need it because my Nova's a unibody. And then we got the main hoop setting on the other side. But today, we're going to cut some of these floors out because they need to come out so we can start on the roll cage. Because I'm not welding it to the floor. Just look at that floor. There's that giant hole I kept talking about. So all the floors, I'm going to start cutting it out. I'm going to get some video of that for you guys. I don't know if I'll start on the roll cage today or if I'm going to start later this week and kind of do a bunch of it over the weekend for you guys. But hey, let's get started on some of this. Alright, so we've got most of this floorboard cut. It's cut around the perimeter. One of the other things is they spot weld the floor pans on these older cars to the frame rails. So I've got this little spot weld cutter. I think we've talked about these before. The tip's spring loaded, helps you indicate it, and then you cut down and it'll cut a hole around the spot weld, and it will cut most of the spot weld out, and then we should be able to lift the floor off and just grind down those spots, and then I can spot weld or plug weld back where those spots were that I used the spot welder. So I'll show you guys how that thing works. Alright, so you kind of find a little divot where there used to be a spot weld, or where there is a spot weld, and then you use the little indicator and you just start drilling. I stop a lot. There you go, see? It cut it. You don't want to go any deeper. Sometimes it's not easy to find the spot welds. I'm not worried on this floor about taking it out, but if you had something where you wanted to drill the spot welds out and then try to put that floor back in, you want to be careful. All I'm trying to do is not drill all the way through the frame rail part. That way I can re-plug weld. But that should be the whole weld or part right there. And I don't care how many holes it takes me to make it. Like I said, on this one, I mean, I'm pretty much just throwing, this is worthless. So, but I'm going to do a whole bunch more of this, and I'll see if I can't just kind of speed it along for you guys. Alright, so my battery died and I forgot to do an outro, so this is a different day, but we're back. And check it out, I got the floors out. Pretty cool. I ended up using an air hammer because the cutter just wasn't going through. I don't know what, like these were some really good spot welds. But you can see where the subframe connectors I have connect to the actual frame rails that are in there. I've got another panel coming to cut up a little higher on the floor to replace the rusty stuff up there too. But we got this out of the way, which means we can get started on the roll cage next. So the next couple of videos should be working on the roll cage. I'll show you guys some stuff like coping the ends of the tubes. We do have a couple of bins we need to put in them, so hopefully I'll take you guys with me up to my friends and we'll bend those bins. But you know, most of the bins are in here, so most of it's just going to be fitting, tacking, and welding up, and it'll be cool stuff. So if you like this, click the like button, be sure to subscribe, and comment below if you have any comments. I'll see you later.